My name's Mike Hartman, and I head up GE Capital's lending efforts in the Rocky Mountain and Western Plains regions. We provide cash flow and asset-based financial solutions to middle market companies, as well as equipment leases and loans. I've been fortunate to be involved with ACG for several years now, both in the San Francisco community as well as now here in Denver. And I was very honored this year when ACG board asked me to be the chair for the upcoming 2015 Rocky Mountain Corporate Growth Conference. ACG is the premier business association in the Rocky Mountain region. It's where people come to access experts and resources for growth in the middle market industry. Across the global network, ACG has 14,000 members, largely consists of professionals in the private equity space, corporate executives, lenders, all who invest in companies in the middle market, as well as service providers, so attorneys, investment banks, corporate attorneys, accountants, who provide services and advisory to companies in the middle market. 2015 Rocky Mountain Corporate Growth Conference is going to be held on March 30th and 31st, 2015. It's a day-and-a-half long event. We're excited that McGladrey is going to be back as the presenting sponsor this year. They have done an excellent job the last couple of years with their involvement of really raising the profile of the conference. Conference is going into its 14th year of existence, and it's really actually become one of the must-attend events here in the Rocky Mountain region. And it's not just people from Denver or even from the Rocky Mountain region that come. People come from all across the nation. We usually have about 700 participants. We're hoping to have more than that this year. And it's going to be a jam-packed, fun-filled day. Really, it's opportunities for intense networking, close networking, building strong relationships, and then also a chance to learn kind of about the middle market and specifically about the hyper-competitive environment that exists there today. So for the conference, on the first day it'll largely be a networking event, and then the second day we start with a Corporate Growth Awards breakfast, which we're excited to have EKS&H as the sponsor for that this year. And at that breakfast, we will highlight 2 Colorado headquartered companies, one large, one small, who have demonstrated a successive growth over a period of time. Following the Corporate Growth Awards breakfast, we'll have our keynote speakers, and we're excited that Green Manning and Bunch has sponsored our speakers this year. 2 fabulous speakers. The first is Amy Van Dyken, 6-time Olympic gold medal swimmer. This will be one of her first speaking engagements post her unfortunate ATV accident last year. So we expect and hope that it's going to be a very inspirational story. And in addition to that, we do anticipate that she'll share some of her insights from her swimming days as to how she positioned herself against the competition and strategized to beat the competition. The second speaker is Daymond John. He's one of the co-stars from the Emmy Award-winning TV show Shark Tank, and also the founder and CEO of FUBU clothing line. And it should be interesting to hear him share stories about how he competes against Mark Cuban and others to win deals on Shark Tank, and then also the guerrilla strategy really that they employed to grow FUBU into the successful middle market company that it is today. Of course, while that would be enough, it's not the end of the day. Following that, we do have 2 panels. It's going to be staffed by CEOs and CFOs of operating companies here located in Denver and Colorado. And they're going to speak about the strategic growth and the organic growth strategies that they've employed in the not too distant past, as well as the lessons that they learned and the successes that they had during that period of time. And then last but not least, we have actually the marquee event of the 2015 Rocky Mountain Corporate Growth Conference, which is ACG Capital Connection. And we're excited to have Holland and Hart back to sponsor that. This event is really the premier event for the conference, and it brings in private equity funds from around the country to interact with the intermediaries and corporate executives within the Denver community in an effort to build their deal flow in hopes of finding their next portfolio company. So it should be a fun-filled day. It should be an exciting day, and really what it boils down to is effectively a month's worth of networking into a day and a half. So the theme of this year's conference is playing to win. And we really came to that theme because as we look at the marketplace, as we look at whether you're a private equity fund out there trying to win an auction process to find that next platform company, or you're an investment banker trying to win an engagement, or you're a corporate executive trying to grow your top line and cash flow, Really, competition is key. It's intense. There's a lot of capital out there. It's chasing deals. It's not enough just to show up anymore. You actually have to strategize. You actually have to figure out how you can differentiate from your competition, and really at the end of the day, how you can play to win. And the 2015 Rocky Mountain Corporate Growth Conference will explore the educational ideas and strategies in order to make that happen.